Hello, I'm Eric Cupp, and welcome to the first ever video movie review by Let There Be Movies.
This is Constantine. John Constantine.
Constantine is based on the DC Comics Hellblazer and follows John Constantine. Played by Keanu Reeves, John commits suicide at the age of 15 because he can't handle seeing all these angels and demons and this gift that he was born with. But doctors bring him back after he spent 2 minutes in hell. Now this movie is chock full of horribly bad theology. But I do like this scene between Constantine and the angel Gabriel, played by Tilda Swinton.
I've been seeing some unusual soul traffic lately. Might consider giving me an extension. Could do your side some good these days.
You still trying to buy your way into heaven?
What about the minions I've sent back? That alone should guarantee my
How
entry.
many times have I told you? That's not the way this works.
Haven't I served him enough? What does he want from me?
Only the usual. Self-sacrifice. Belief.
I believe for Christ's sake.
No, you know. And there's a difference.
You've seen
I never asked to see. I was born with this curse.
a gift, John. One that you've squandered on selfish endeavors.
I'm pulling demons out of little girls. Who's that for?
Everything you've ever done, you've only ever done for yourself. To earn your way back into his good graces.
Possible rules, endless regulations. Who goes up, who goes down, and why? Why me, Gabriel? It's personal, isn't it? I didn't go to church enough, I didn't pray enough, it's $5 short in a collection plate. Why?
You are going to die young because you smoked 30 cigarettes a day since you were 15. And you're going to go to hell because of the life you took.
You see how John is trying to buy his way back into heaven? They're really trying to play up this whole Roman Catholic idea of suicide being an unforgivable sin. So even though he actually survived his suicide attempt, he still is doomed to hell because he did try to commit suicide and succeeded because he died for 2 minutes and spent 2 minutes in hell. So instead of belief, like Gabriel points out in that clip, he is focusing on this work. Exercising all these demons, he thinks it'll get him back in God's good graces. See, John knows God exists, so the belief part is kind of different for John. But he's still just trying to use his works, not his faith or his belief in God. So John meets this pretty detective from the LAPD named Angela Dobson, played by Rachel Weisz, who's just lost her twin sister to suicide. But she refuses to believe that it was actually suicide. And John opens her up to the world that he lives in, where he can see these angels and demons. He even goes so far as to go back to hell to see if her twin sister's there. In this scene, we see how amazing the visuals are. They're just absolutely great. It's stunning. You can almost feel the heat. And I like the idea that hell and heaven are both portrayed as being here, just on a different plane, if you will. I find that fascinating and intriguing. So along the way, we discover... Oh, wait, before I go on...
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Okay, spoiler alert!
So along the way, we find out that Mammon, Lucifer's son, is trying to break into this realm using the Spear of Destiny. You know, like the spear that pierced Jesus. So he finds it because Hitler apparently buried it in Mexico. Not sure why. So this crazy Mexican finds it and somehow it ends up back in Mammon's possession. So then he ends up using it to try to get back to our realm and create his own kingdom, if you will, here on Earth. Well, John ends up being able to tell Lucifer about this, who isn't exactly happy that his son's trying to create a satanic kingdom on Earth without him. So John decides to make a deal with old Lou. Unbeknownst to Lucifer, this act of sacrifice somehow now totally negates everything the movie has told us about how John is incapable of going to heaven because he committed suicide. Now with one act of self-sacrifice, he's suddenly, boom, able to go into heaven. But before he can get there, Lucifer cures John's lung cancer and brings him back to life because he's pretty sure that John's going to just screw everything up anyways, and he's still going to end up going to hell even if he's given a second chance. Like I said, this film is full of horribly bad theology. But if you like dark comedy mixed with religious satire and amazing special effects, then this movie is for you. It came out in 2005, so it's definitely available on DVD. But it is not on Netflix. Not sure why it's not on Netflix. It should be on Netflix, but it's not on Netflix. It's also available on YouTube for $1.99. I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It's rated R for violence and demonic images. It also definitely has some language issues in it. But thanks for checking out our first video movie review. If you like what you see, you can log on to lettherebemovies.com and check out mine along with everybody else's written reviews. We review all kinds of different topics, so if this is your first time clicking on us, definitely check out our website, lettherebemovies.com. Thanks a lot, and see you next time.